Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Uniswap, and I'll be covering some very positive, very bullish signs I'm seeing on the Uniswap Bitcoin ratio. I'll also cover Uniswap on the USD pair and look at some very key levels of support, resistance, and my general longer term takeaways. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, this channel is sponsored by ftx.us. You can check them out in the link in the description below. So I'm going to start off here on the Uniswap Bitcoin ratio because I think this is a far more important chart for Uniswap right now. And this does have some very bullish signs playing out here. And one of the things I want to talk about first are these two moving averages. So the green one is the 21 weekly exponential moving average, and the red one is the 21 weekly simple moving average. So together they form this band. I use it for a lot of my altcoins, and what I'm noticing right now is this very key support and resistance flip. So you can see these moving averages were previous resistance back in 2021. We rejected off this zone in September as well as August. And then we had another rejection right here in January. And then eventually, when we did break above them, we have had this retest, right? We've come back down to these moving averages. We do have a bounce playing out right now off of this zone. And this is a very positive sign. This is the first time Uniswap is actually above these moving averages since we initially lost them back here in June of 2021. So it's a very positive sign playing out. And it is one of the signs that we have a longer term downtrend reversal. Another very bullish sign is that we had a strong reaction off of this previous all-time low, which is around 14,000 satoshis. And if I zoom in here to a lower time frame, I'll go to the daily, you can see it was even a very bullish structure because it was a double bottom. So we came back down to this region on two retests, both of them held as support, and then we started to trend back up, make higher highs and higher lows. So if I switch back over here to the weekly, again, it does look very positive to me, and what I want to see from here is Uniswap Bitcoin continuing to hold above these moving averages. So as they're going to be averaging up, I want to see them continue to hold as support. So if Uniswap does have a correction, look to see if it can bounce off this region. And then from there, I do want to see Uniswap Bitcoin make a higher high. So I'm going to be looking at this region around 40,000 satoshis. That is where the August high is currently in place. And we also have confluence with this region as it was previous support back throughout 2021. So we had a very large number of bounces off this region. You can see all these weekly candles came down, held it as support, continued to bounce. We did have a retest right here in May of 2021. We had a wick going down pretty close to that region. Ultimately, this found support, and then we continued off of it. And then eventually, when Uniswap Bitcoin did break below this region, notice how it had a very key flip right into resistance. This is the point that we rejected at in confluence with these moving averages. That was the lower high, and that's where we started to head back down. So again, that is where the high of August is. And what I want to see from here is Uniswap Bitcoin making that higher high, coming up above this region, and then ideally, if we can flip this into support and then bounce from there, that is going to be a sign that we're going to be heading back up for me to target these all-time highs around 85,000 satoshis. Now from there, if that happens, then we would have a lot of relative strength into the Uniswap USD pair because the Uniswap Bitcoin ratio increasing signifies that Uniswap is outperforming Bitcoin. It has a lot more strength on the chart, and that's exactly what I want to see going into the next few months. Now for Uniswap on the USD pair, I'm going to be specifically looking at this zone of resistance that has been basically the point of all the rejections, the lower highs over the past several months. So notice how in May we had this all-time high being formed, and then every high subsequently was formed right along this resistance, and each one being lower than the previous high. So we had several lower highs throughout the duration of this bear market, all coming up to this trend line and rejecting off of it. So if Uniswap does start to break above this trend line and start to make a higher high similar to the Uniswap Bitcoin ratio, that's going to be a very bullish sign that Uniswap might have ended this longer term decline. And as of this moment, we do have initial signs of a structure reversal where we do have, again, a double bottom similar to the Uniswap Bitcoin ratio right on this zone around $3.60, retesting the previous zone of support back in 2020. And then right now, we do have the potential for a higher low right along this region at $5.20, which was also a previous zone of resistance back here in September of 2020. So it's a very positive sign if we can start to break this downward sloping resistance and make a higher high. So as an illustration or visualization, what that would look like is if we can get back above that zone and then ideally make a higher high, flip it into support, and then continue up from there. Now, something like this happens, the next zone of resistance ahead of us is going to be around $15. This was the level that we held as support on three attempts right here in 2021, the summer. and then we had another retest right here later on in December before ultimately breaking down. So those are the very key levels I'm watching out for. I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. As always, make sure to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with FTX.US, and if you sign up through the link in the description below or through my referral code SNOWYCrypto, you can get a 5% discount on exchange fees over at FTX.US. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.